Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to another Full Face Friday. Except listen, today I told Dan that I am boycotting the Full Face Friday song. I have boycotted the Full Face Friday song today. It stresses me out a little bit. I couldn't possibly explain to you why, but today I just wanted to sit and chat and be more relaxed. I know I'm using the same setup and whatnot, but I feel like the last couple of weeks of Full Face Friday, I've just been trying to do some really specific looks and review some specific products using specific brands. But I just wanted to play with some new makeup today. There's been a lot of new launches that have entered my home via PR packages, and then I purchased one big new product that I'm pretty excited about, also very ashamed about. But I just wanted today to be a casual video. I didn't want to have any kind of plan. There's no full brand review here or anything. I'm not doing an entire review on these products, but I'm kind of just wanted to treat this like a play. I'm getting ready, and we're talking about some new launches. All right, you guys are totally zoomed in. Gonna start with the base as per usual. I'm really curious and excited about this one. This package came in from Smashbox. This is the Hoodwitched collection, and this is a crystallized version of their Primerizer, and it looks to have quite a pinky gold shimmer running through it. It's a very, very shimmery product. So it also has a very different smell. I don't know what that smell is. It's pretty fruity. It's like a fruity, fresh smell. It's supposed to be just a primerizer with some shimmer injected into it, and you can see it definitely puts a large sheen across my face, highlighting all my zits. So yeah, I thought that was nice. It's honestly, it does feel pretty cooling. I don't really understand what the Hoodwitched thing is. Anyway, that's a new primerizer from Smashbox. Foundation, you guys know how much I love the Clinique foundation that I've been using in so many videos over the last few months. And this is the Even Better Refresh. So it's hydrating and repairing makeup. This is a new foundation from Clinique. This is most definitely and most likely going to be too dark for my skin right now, but we are going to drag it down my neck and pretend like it never happened. Yeah, it's so dark. Oh my god, but I'm excited about this because the Even Better Glow is just so nice. Oh my word. Oh my word. Are you guys witnessing this right now? This is such a pretty sheen all over the skin. Wow. Wow. I also love the packaging. I love that it's not the hard bottle, it's a squeezy bottle, so you can tell how much product you are using up, and it's also a lot smaller than their Even Better Glow foundation. The package itself is a lot smaller. But wow, this finish is stunning. I'm just going over it with a beauty sponge. I like to do this just to remove any excess product. This is, it's very glowy, but it's also quite a natural matte finish. Like, it looks like it just smoothed everything out on my skin, which is kind of nice because I've been pretty shiny lately. I do not feel like I will need any powder with this foundation. So for concealer, I've got nothing new to see here. I'm gonna use my Tarte CC Undereye Corrector because I am a sleepy gal. I'm just gonna press that with my finger underneath my eyes. This is amazing for canceling out dark circles and brightening up the entire look of the eyes. It is fantastic. I love this product so much. I recently featured it in my full face using Tarte. I'm also going to take a little bit of my NARS concealer. I don't have a new concealer to talk about, and I've actually been taking it with this MAC 130 brush. Lately I've just been dipping it into the pot, which is incredibly not. And then stippling it onto my face. And I've been putting that around all the areas where I have my breakouts, and I'll just take a little bit of this along my cheeks as well. Now, I have been watching a lot of Katie Jane Hughes lately. When Anna was here visiting, she was like, oh my gosh, you don't ever watch her lives. Like, Anna was such a fan of her Instagram lives, and I honestly, truly have never sat and watched an Instagram live. I feel like I just don't have the patience for it, especially when it's actually going down live. I do like that they have the feature where you can skip through it, but Katie Jane Hughes has been an exception, and I am just obsessed with how she does her base and everything. I have been buying so many things that she has been using. Even the other day, she used this like crimper, this hair waver from Amica, and she did like this crimped wave look with her hair. I am not exaggerating. I turned my phone off, I went to my computer, and I ordered it from Sephora. Katie Jane uses, I buy. But anyway, I've been watching her a lot, and she always applies, well, she'll do a lot of application with her hands, which I love, and I do so much, but I've also been noticing that she does a lot of brush action with concealer, and I've kind of been trying to adopt it and see how I like it, and thus far, especially with the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, it's been really nice with a brush because I feel like I just kind of buff it right into the skin and like very deeply so. And I always just have my sponge laying around and I kind of go over top just to make sure that there's no excess product. And I feel like there's a lot of steps going into my makeup these days, but I've been enjoying the brush life when it comes to concealer. So Katie Jane Hughes, big fan, you're fantastic. So for the cheek products, I got listen, it's cute. It was excessive. I thought it was pretty hilarious when I opened it up, but Benefit sent their new cheek palettes and they individualized them. So their PR sendouts, they put cheer for Alana, the cheerleaders. This is the bronze squad, and then they also sent the pink squad. And they're two really beautiful, very nicely made packages. And the thing I love about the Benefit cheek palettes that they do is they always put so much product. Like if you were someone who was looking to buy a bronzer and a cheek product, or just trying Benefit for the first time in general, and if you really wanted to try multiple pieces of their cheek products, I think they do a really nice job with putting a beautiful range of products into their cheek palettes. And it's a really good bang for your buck. Packaging is super cute, and they also included ways to use them in here. It's got a mirror. I think for myself personally, this is a little bit too big for travel. I probably, well, most likely wouldn't travel with this, but I do think it's a great steal of a deal if you're looking to try any of their products. And the thing I wanted to talk about the most with these is they recently expanded their Hula range. Now, I don't remember exactly when it was, but a year or two ago they came out with Hula Light. So it was a lighter version of their Hula bronzer, and then they've recently expanded these shades to be very dark. So they have this one in the shade Caramel, which is a new darker shade. This is the individual size of the Caramel, and you can see it in this palette next to, this is the original Hula, and then this is the Caramel shade. So it's a lot darker and a lot warmer, which is nice. And then they also came out with an even deeper shade, which is Toasted. So I was super happy that they expanded their shade range, and that's why I wanted to dig in. Let's dip in. I never use the brushes, ever. Maybe today I'll try using it for highlight, but for bronzer, no. Elf stipple brush all the way. So I'm going to dip into the Hula bronzer shade here. Okay, I'm going to use this little brush, and I'm gonna dip into both of these highlighters actually. Gold Rush. Oh, maybe not. I thought that was a highlighter. JK, it just had gold sparkles on the top. Never mind. Just dipping into Cookie. Ooh, that's pigmented. Wow. I'm just gonna brush that onto the cheekbones. I am shining bright like a diamond, my friend. Holy hot dog. That is so pigmented, you guys. Wow. They smell so good. Maybe it's just this, I don't know. It smells delicious, lovely. Okay, and I'm just going to dip into Coralista here, the blush, as a lost step. Just putting that on the apples of my cheeks, and I blend backward. This is the Bobbi Brown blush brush, my favorite blush brush of all time. So those are the cheek palettes from Benefit, brand spanking new. Pretty much all you need for an entire face in here, blush, highlighter, and bronzer. And the Hula is nice because it's a matte bronzer, so you can use it in place of a contour as well. I feel like it has a little bit more of a ashy brown shift versus a very warm bronzer, so it's a nice little 2-in-1 there. I'm going to go ahead and use my Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This one's in the shade 2. I'm going to use this to lightly fill in my brows. Do my little swishy swish with an eyeshadow brush. I just run it through these center bits, inner corner, inner half bits of my brow. Fluff it out, and it makes it look much more natural and less blocky and drawn on. And the other two products I've been using with my brows lately, I feel like I've mentioned them a couple times, but it's just been my go-to little combo. I've been using the Hourglass Arch Brow Volumizing Gel. I have this in the shade Warm Blonde. I'm really enjoying this product, and I'm trying to use up products as I go, because for the most part, like especially when it comes to brow gel, I feel like I had so many on the go and it was unnecessary. So I'm trying to use one up. And then this is the Beauty Counter Clear Brow Gel. This is the only product I've ever tried from Beauty Counter, and I really like it, especially because my hairs are very long and they love to lay flat throughout the day. So any brow gel that gives me a lifted life, I'm into. So that's been a great combo I've been using lately. So moving on to the eyes. Oh, you guys, I have so many regrets, but I also don't. So listen, when I filmed, I don't remember which video it was. I used a Natasha Denona palette. I'm completely blanking on what it was, but it was recent. And then in the video, I asked you guys if you thought the Natasha Denona palettes were worth the price, because because I know a lot of people do, and a lot of responses I got from you were either hell yeah or hell no. And a few of you actually broke down some like cost per shadow in terms of weight, because the actual weight in grams that you get in the shadow here, purchasing one of these palettes is actually a lot cheaper than building, for example, a MAC individual eye palette, which is pretty cool. I feel like that's a big standard when it comes to individual shadows and palettes and whatnot. MAC has a pretty high price point for their individual shadows, but you actually get more product in these individually, which is pretty crazy. However, my only counter argument to that would be, at least when you're buying the shadows individually and you're building your own palette, you are able to have full control over the shadows and the shades that you're choosing, whereas when you're buying a palette that's already built, there's usually going to be a couple of shadows in there that you're never going to use. Like, I can look at this and probably safely say that I'll never touch the grays. I tell myself I will, but I probably won't. And so you definitely have to be in love with the other colors and know that you're going to use them a ton to purchase them. So anyway, a lot of the other responses in that video were asking if I was going to be trying out the new palette, and I had zero intentions to, truly, until I was at Sephora the other day and I saw it and I was like, oh, this out of all of the other Natasha Denona palettes that I have purchased and own and have seen, this is the one that definitely screams to me, I feel like, the most. I think it's a nice mixture of shades. You have some really nice cool and warm tones in here, and this one looks like it's straight from the Sunset palette, which just screams my name. But then you have some really beautiful like rosy burgundy tones in here. I think it's a gorgeous all around palette. And I actually took 2 pictures of all 4 of my Natasha Denona palettes side by side so that you guys can see, but they are very different, and I think that's why so many people are drawn to her palettes when she releases a new one, because they are the same but different, you know? I think you do get such a beautiful variety in here, and this one is my favorite one that she has come out with yet. So I did want to play with this today. Don't expect anything miraculous and crazy. I'm merely just showing you the palette in its entirety. I'm not promising any crazy looks here, but I do think it is beautiful. I'm going to start with Tusk. I'm going to put that all over my eyeballs. Ooh. That's a nice shadow. Ooh, I like this cream. It's like a little bit deeper. I'm going to mix together Freckle and Buff, these 2 right here. I'm just gonna... This is a really beautiful mixture of colors here. I'm obsessed with these shades. These 2 mixed together. Oh my God, Freckle and Buff. Oh. I'm gonna take the shade Cocoa, this one right here. Oh, it's very creamy. Wow. And I'm just going to press that along my lash line. Super lightly, super messily. I love these colors. I hate that I love it. Okay, I'm gonna go into the shade Monroe. Where am I going? This way. Monroe. And I'm going to highlight the inner corner and also the brow bone with this. And I'm actually not going to put anything on my lid. I know I always put a little bit of sparkle on my lid, but I wanted to leave it matte today and see how we get on with that life. And I'm going to actually leave the eyes like this. You guys, I know that the apocalypse is hitting by me saying this, but I recently spoke on a panel. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you will have seen a little bit of behind the scenes of that, but I spoke on a panel that was put on by Nude Sticks and 437 Swimwear, and then it was myself and also the CEO of Velour Lashes speaking on the panel. But I was telling her that I don't like to wear strip lashes for reasons A, B, and C and whatnot, and she was like, try a pair from our Effortless collection, let me know what you think. So these are Would I Lie lashes, and I thought that in the entrepreneurial spirit, I'm gonna put on some lashes, you guys. God, I don't remember the last time I wore a pair of strip lashes. I always just wear individual lashes if I wear any at all, so this is gonna be interesting. Ooh, the glue is a little brush. Oh God, I'm scared. Okay. I feel like I just do strip lashes wrong. Like, I always feel like I look really weird in them. Like, doesn't this look weird? Maybe I just do it wrong. Can some lash expert please tell me what I'm doing wrong with lashes? Because I already feel like I regret this and that I look weird. I hate putting lashes on. Okay, what I'm gonna do is put mascara on first on this side and see if that helps. And then maybe I'll put the lashes on after that. This is the new Burberry Cat Lashes Mascara in the shade Ultra Black. Ooh. Oh God. What have I done? in like a nice perfume way. This smells like it would be one of the Burberry perfumes in this mascara. Oh. Oh no. I just ripped it trying to pull it off. Oh my god. Oh, well, I'm gonna take that as a sign. I'm gonna take that as a sign that I am removing this. Listen, I tried and failed. And I have also just destroyed this. That is so sad. And we are gonna pretend like this didn't happen, and we're gonna go ahead and continue applying mascara. Oh, wow. This mascara is definitely not my favorite. I think it's super lifting, and my lashes, well, they look lifted, but it's really not volumizing, and I feel like they look a little bit clumpy. Like even this side, I don't know what's happening here. It just didn't fan out very nicely, and I don't know how I feel about that. Okie dokie, moving on to the lips. I wanted to try these new Dior lipsticks. These are the new Dior Addict Stellar Shine, and I got a giant pile of them in my PR box life, and I wanted to see what's up. Ooh, dare I do red right now? I feel like I'm in such a neutral tone moment. Oh, these are so glossy. No, that's too pink. I don't like that. But that was the shade 578. I feel like it's too pink for my life right now. Ooh, this one's pretty. Number 667. It's called Pink Meteor. Pink Meteor. I like that. Yes. So this is the finished look, everyone. This was just kind of a full face of playing with some new products, some exciting new launches, and some things that I was very excited to try out and put on my face. What are your thoughts on some of these new launches? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments down below, and also let me know any new products that you're excited to try, some things that you're wanting to pick up, and if not, let me know why. But as always, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!